Okay, yo, Lady Sheyta synthesis, bro. I had no idea. Like, we got such a quick and like really good backstory of her, and this whole episode, bro. Sword and Fist, her versing, I think, is the leader of the Pagillas Guild. First of all, I love that dude. That dude's fucking. He's a G. Like, he's a straight G. And all of them are awesome. And we got to hear a little bit more about them in that they train to where their bodies, like, their skin is their armor, technically. They are fine with getting killed or getting beaten through fists, but they refuse to be taken out by a sword or something. And that willpower has made their, like, skin extremely hard and stuff. Bro, this episode, this is so good. It is so good. First of all, even like at the ending, like stuff that happened, I lost my mind. Like I screamed like a freaking schoolgirl at the end of this episode with what happened and who arrived. Like y'all know who arrived. But first of all, I liked how the opening sequence of like the opening theme. The theme song had like a slightly different sequence in that you see Alice and Asuna teaming up, doing some like teamwork with the swords and fighting and shit, fighting against Mr. Miller, the Emperor. Bro, that shit was crazy. Like, oh my god, I don't know. I think I'm fanboying like a lot right now, but like this was like fantastic. Everything that happened with Lady Sheyta was crazy. There's a reason why she's quiet. For some reason, she doesn't know why. And her sword is sick. It's like paper thin or something. And she's able to like cut limbs and arms off and arms and legs off and shit. It was wild and it was crazy. And when she was fighting that again, the Pagillas Guild or whatever, I'm pretty sure he's the leader or something. When she was fighting him, like they kind of have like the same type of sense in that like, oh, she's tough. Oh, he's pretty strong. His skin's pretty hard and stuff, because his skin, he was like the only one that was able to defend against her sword or something. Like all of them, even though they were like trained to have like really extremely tough skin to where that sword shouldn't really affect them that much, she was slicing them like it was nothing. And we got a quick little backstory about the Pontifex talking to her, saying that like, oh, you don't really talk. I heard you don't really talk too much to anybody. It's probably because you're afraid that you might slash them or something, and that it's like a curse that she has a murderous impulsive like instinct to slash, but at the same time, there's no ill will or anything within her that wants to do that. And so the Pontifex saying it was like a curse or something, and then you see Alice being like, that's such a savage way to like fight, or such a savage style that she's using and stuff. But at the same time, even though that it's violent, like she's not she doesn't have literally no murder intent or anything. I think she like just wants to fight somebody who's tough enough to take her sword, and that was like the leader. And they were like, dude, the way they were fighting and stuff, that guy, the leader of the Pagillas Guild, like, bro, he's so cool. Like, I love his abilities, and his fighting style is just fantastic. And the way that he was hopping around and shit like he was a boxer, and he's like, all right, let's do this. Or like a kickboxer or an MMA fighter or something. Bro, that shit was crazy. And he was able to easily break like Sheyta's armor, like all of her armor and stuff, just from his punches and his kick too. Bro, his kicks. Oh my gosh, yo. This guy is freaking awesome. This woman is freaking awesome, whatever. Like, I love it. And she had like pretty much a straight face the entire time, because she's like one of those people who are like pretty much kind of emotionless looking, except for that last like fist to sword that they both had. She kind of smiled that like, finally there's somebody that can fight me like this. Like, yo. That was sick. And also, even before this, when she said, I'll go to fight the Pagillis, like, she popped up out of nowhere, and Alice and Broccoli didn't even, like, see her freaking at all. They were like, whoa, what the hell? How did you get behind us? Some shit. Bro, that... I love anime right now. I'm loving anime. Everything that I'm watching, I'm loving right now. Like, SAO, Alicization, War of Underworld, Episode 9, Blade and Fist, them two fighting was... Oh, like, it was so freaking cool and awesome, and it got, like, the excitement out of both of them, because they both, like, in their minds, they're like, I haven't had anybody that can really take the slashing of my sword, what Sheyta was probably thinking, and then the leader of the Pagillis Guild is like, I haven't, like, faced somebody this powerful and whatnot, and... They clashed and stuff. Even though she didn't go after him at first, she went after his men, his men and women, like the fighters and shit. And bro, and not even that, like it seemed like the girl that he said to go fight Sheyta was like, seemed like a little sister kind of character, whatever. And she's like, yeah, let's go. And then she went at her, and her paper thin sword just sliced down the arm. Oh, like her skin, like her hardening was like nothing. Like it was freaking paper. Like I love this Integrity Knight. Like I love this girl, and I love the leader too of the Pagillis Guild. Like bro, that shit was crazy. That shit was awesome. I loved all of it. I loved it all. And then even after that, you get the Renly and them were going to, like, I guess ambush some of the Pagillis Guild or whatever, or ambush some people, so they're hiding in like this forest place. And it turns out that Mr. Miller's like buddy, the Dark Knight dude, was actually hiding in wait in the forest and started taking out people to get to the supply core, to get to the supplies and whatnot. And you see some of what's her name, like Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito's kohais, their underclassmen. You know, she's walking outside, and then she was able to detect like him, like in the shadows, like he's killing off people, and he was about to kill her, but she knew that he was behind her, and she took him out. And then like her senpais taught her, always keep your eye, not just your eyes open, but beware of all your surroundings. And I'm like, yo, like Kirito is a straight G when it comes to like really teaching and such, and so did Yu-Gi-Oh. And man, that was awesome. But then like you got him like about to try to maybe take her out, but then like she yelled enemy attack, everybody comes out about to get him, but then he had all of his Dark Knights there, and he was about to take everybody out, and he was about to take her out. And bro, and then this part when I freaked out, I literally screamed. Like nobody's here. I wasn't doing like a reaction or nothing, like on video or anything. Nobody's here at my work right now. I'm just bored. I watched this episode. I get to that point, and I lost it. Like again, I wasn't doing it for anybody. Like I saw it and I was like, ah! I freaked the hell out. Like, cause when he was about to do that, you saw a light, and for a literal half second, I thought it was going to be Alice, because Alice was going to the supply core to go help. Probably like help Kirito and all them to defend them, because they heard of what's happening at the supply core. Renly's like, wait, what's going on or whatever, and Broccoli's there with Alice, and they're like, hey Alice, go over there, Broccoli's gonna be defending right there. And like apparently there's more of the Pagillis Guild that hasn't like shown itself or something, but anyways, like Broccoli says he's gonna be there, so Alice goes over there. So I thought for a half second that Alice was up there shining some light or something. Nah, fam. ASUNA has finally come. And I kid you not. Again, I was not even doing a reaction, nothing. This was all for myself. Nobody was here at all. I lost my shit. Like, I was like, ah! Like, I started fanboying so hard. Like, I saw the light and I was like, bro, the silhouette, the look of everything. Bro, she was shooting like the aurora lights out of her hands and stuff, and splitting the earth to make everybody get, like, to make all the dark knights fall into the hole and stuff. And bro, that was amazing. And then she got the Dark Knight dude, Mr. Miller's friend, to go into the ravine, or like the trench that she created too. Bro, and then also like the girl that the Kohai that he was about to kill looked up to the sky and saw the light, and she said Lady Stacia or Stacia, who is the goddess of the human empire, or one of them or something. And I guess Asuna took that avatar to go into this world, which is insane, bro. Of SAO. She's the goddess of Ankret, of SAO, man. I'm telling, of this show, bro. I lost it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then the Dark Knight dude, I hate him because he apparently, again, he's part of he was the leader of the Laughing Coffins or whatever, killing off people or telling people to kill other people off, and he probably had that green light that, like, he didn't actually kill people, but he sent people to kill others. And I hate him because he still thinks that, like, it's a game. But but to these people, it's not a game at all. Like, it's literally their real life, and he's playing it as like it's a game, and people don't actually die, when in fact that is the case, that everybody's dying and shit. And he's falling, and he's like, KOB's lightning flash, Asuna, like the Knights of Blood Oath, Asuna. Man, when he said that, and then the silhouette faded and you actually saw her, beautiful. She looks freaking gorgeous and everything, dude. Like, I love her. I hate Mr. Miller's friend, and Mr. Miller's still a psycho. When he saw Alice in the beginning of this, he told everybody to go to the south to get Alice and stuff, and she's like, oh, this guy's really obsessed with me or something. Like, that shit was, that just kind of made me giggle a little bit. Like, this guy's kind of obsessed with me. What the hell's going on? And Broccoli's like, it seems like he really wants you. And then she's like, maybe it's a good thing that you're getting, like, I'm getting attention and stuff, and like, it's better than being ignored and everything. And bro, that, and then everything with the Pontifex and Lady Sheyta, and then Lady Sheyta fighting I believe he's the supposed, like, leader of the Pagil's Guild, fighting him, like, that whole fight. And then both of them somewhat, like, they gave each other respect, because deep down Sheyta seems like she wants to fight somebody that doesn't have, like, a weak body, to where, like, she doesn't, like, slash that, or to where she does slash them. And she got to meet this guy who has that kind of skin and that hardening, whatever. And he met this girl who is able to take, like, his hits and stuff like that. And it seems like it's funny how she talks and stuff, because seems kind of like, I'm older than you, and first that talk is like, Lady Sheyta's like, I'm older than you, and then he's like, well, yeah, of course you are. You guys have been, you Integrity Knights are people who've been, like, living for decades upon decades without aging, so of course you guys are like that, like monsters. Like, and then he's like, should I call you Grandma then or something? And then she starts thinking a little bit, and then she's like, yeah, you can call me Grandma or some shit like that. That was funny and cute, and just the way she talks was funny. And that fight was amazing. And then that whole thing with the Dark Knight dude, Mr. Miller's friend. I don't care about, like, knowing his name or whatever, but, like, that happening, and then Asuna coming in hot, and like, dude, Asuna's finally here! I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, at the end of this season, they're gonna be fighting Mr. Miller or something, like the team up between Alice and Asuna fighting him. So I'm wondering if that's the climactic thing of this season. What's going to happen for War of Underworld Part 2? Because the next 12 episodes are going to be coming out in spring. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. Like another 12 episodes of like, is there more to the war? Is there more stuff going on? I don't read the light novel or anything, but I'm getting the vibe that some other stuff's happening. Maybe more of like the outside world and not underworld like stuff goes on or something like that. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to see Asuna in action kicking ass or something like that. Maybe at the end of this season, Kirito's gonna finally wake up or something, and then next season some shit's gonna happen to where maybe they're gonna get Lifa and Shinon into the underworld, because I feel like they are, because I see like they're changing uniform or something, like headed into the underworld somehow, some way. I don't know, but I'm excited and I'm freaking ready for this shit. I'm ready for Asuna and Alice to kick some ass, to fight Mr. Miller, his obsessive psychotic self, along with his psychotic friend who's the Dark Knight. I cannot wait for them to realize that when they get hit and when they get hurt in this world, it literally feels, you literally feel the pain. You literally do. And I'm ready, and I'm hyped, and I'm excited, and this isn't just a game. This is real life for these people, and I'm supremely ready. I've never been more ready in my life to see Asuna fight again, and I want to see Kirito fight again, but we're probably not going to see him in this season. Not going to see him fighting this season. We're probably going to see him fighting next season, in spring. Not next season, but like part 2 of War of Underworld. And oh my god, bro, I'm ready. But what do you guys think about this episode? Leave down in the comments your thoughts about this episode, your thoughts about what I said about the episode, and like this video if you did, like the video if you liked anything I had to say about the episode, like the video if you liked the episode, and like the video if you liked me, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos, and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see y'all later in the next video. Peace out, may the force be with you always, and plus ultra, and I am ready. Goddess, Stacia, Asuna, let's go. Oh, let's get it, let's get it.